Imagine there is a lady, just a hypothetical example. There is a lady who loves her husband so much that she will feed her husband first and then she will eat. And she fans her husband, massages his feet, takes care of him very nicely. That's why I said hypothetical. But sometimes, what's wrong in imagining things in a joke? If not reality, at least in illusion. The men can have some. Okay, back to the example. Imagine there is a lady who loves her husband so much that she worships her husband. But the husband said, "Oh, for 4 days I have to leave the village and I have to go out of village." She said, "How can I live without you? How can I eat without feeding you? How can I live without worshipping you?" So the husband made a very wonderful mud statue of himself. The statue looked like him. And the husband told the wife that in my absence, you feed this statue. You serve the statue, talk to the statue like you will talk to me. You worship the statue like you worship me. And in this way, treat the statue the same way as you treat me. And in 4 days, I will be back. So she agrees. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, she's doing it. As she's worshipping, the evening of the 4th day, this husband statue, there's a knock on the door. And she looks at the door. And that's the husband. She says, "No, but my duty is to worship the statue." Do you think that's very intelligent? What should she do? Drop the plate and run. Is it not? That's intelligence. Well, that's what the gopis did. Their husbands and their family are all mud statues who are the replacement for the actual husband, which is Krishna. So in the absence of Krishna, they took care of everything. But when Krishna played the flute in the middle of the night, they left the mud statue worship and they ran to their actual husband, who was Shyamasundar. Everyone making sense? Yes. Okay. Everyone understanding? Yes. So they went in the middle of the forest and Krishna said, "Oh, you're ready to be publicly and socially criticized. You're ready to be criticized by your father's side and your father-in-law's side. Your husbands, your children, your friends, everyone will ridicule you. And you have come all the way for me. What can I do? I don't give up my home. There's nothing I can do for you, but you have given up everything for me. Na paraye aham niravadya samyujam. Oh gopis of Vrindavan, there is nothing in my possession which equals this intensity of devotion. For those who come to me and chant my holy names and say, I want a bigger house, I give them. You go to a temple, say, oh God, give me my daily bread. He will give the whole packet of bread. Be happy. Oh God, give me a bigger house. He will give you a castle. Oh God, give me a car. He will give you a big one. Whichever you want. Or Tesla. Yes, be happy. He'll give you a Tesla. But then, when you go to God and ask something from Him, and He gives you, the relationship ends. Because it's a business. I come with some faith. I want something from you. You give it to me. Then you go your way, I go my way. But when someone comes and says to Krishna, to God, I want to serve you. God says, what do you want? I want you. No, what do you want from me? No, I don't want anything from you. I want you. Very intelligent. Because when you ask for the king, along with the king, all the ministers come. The ministers are opulence in this world, and the king is Krishna. So go and hunt for the bigger fish. That is Krishna. Don't settle for the little ones. Don't go to Krishna. Bhagavan se nahi, Bhagavan ko hi mang lo. Don't go and ask things from Him. When God can give you 10 million, don't go and ask and beg for 50 paisa. Go and ask for everything. That is Him. So the gopis are coming and surrendered to Krishna. Krishna said, what do you want? Nothing. We just want you. We want to serve you. We want to keep you happy. At that point, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami in Chaitanya Charitamrita describes, Pratigya bhanga hoila gopira bhajane. By the bhajan of the gopis of Vrindavan, Krishna's pratigya, That, oh, I can reciprocate to the level of your intensity. That promise was broken. Krishna says in the Gita, Sarvato pani padavstat sarvato kshishiro mukham. Oh Arjuna, I can see in all directions. I have eyes everywhere. I have thousands and thousands of hands. We have read? Yes. 11th chapter Gita. Krishna says, I can see in all directions. But can actually Krishna see in all directions? What do you think?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
When Mother Yashoda was chasing Krishna with a stick, Krishna could see all directions except one, behind. Krishna said, I can see all directions. Yes, when Mother Yashoda was running with a stick, you naughty butter thief, he's running and seeing all directions with eyes filled with tears. What was in his tears? Terror. Rudantam, crying. Muhuhu netram, repeatedly. Yugmam, 2 eyes. Karam bhoja yugmena. He was rubbing with 2 hands. 2 hands and 2 eyes. He's rubbing. But what was there in his eyes? Karam bhoja yugmena sa atanka netram. Atankvadi means terrorist. So atank means terror. Sa atanka netram. In his eyes there was terror. As a result of which he was so scared of his mother, he could see all directions except behind. So what happened to his promise? Oh Arjuna, I can see in all directions. Broken? So to the gopis of Vrindavan, Krishna says, what is the thing that I can give you? There is nothing in my possession that I can give you. Absolutely nothing. Even if I am given a lifetime of Brahma to reciprocate, I can never reciprocate. Why? Because if I try to serve you, my debt increases. Understand? Imagine Krishna comes to the gopis and says, oh, you are serving me so much. To reciprocate, give me a chance to serve you. And the gopis said, no, that's fine. Which means his debt is increasing. And if they say, oh yes, you can serve, Krishna will serve. And when he is serving, they will reciprocate with more intensity. Now he will go in greater debt. Because Krishna has a limit. Because unfortunately he's Bhagavan. But the gopis are bhaktas. And therefore they are unlimited. They can catch Krishna in their pocket and walk around. Prabhupada was once asked, please describe devotee and devotion. And Prabhupada explained that devotee is he who can become greater than God. And Prabhupada pointed to the picture of Mother Yashoda running with a stick behind Krishna and asked, look into this picture and tell me who is the devotee and who is God. God is running for his life. Why do you want to go on a path of Advaita where you want to become God when we are offering a path where you can become greater than God? So Krishna told, even in a lifetime of Brahma, I cannot reciprocate, O gopis of Vrindavan. Yama bhajan durjara geha shrinkhalam. You have given up your house and come to me. I cannot think of giving up Mother Yashoda for you. I cannot give up thinking of giving up Balaram and my house and my friends and my butter. I cannot give up all that. I want everything. But you have given up everything for me. Samvricha yattat pratiyatu sadhuna. In that words, Krishna tells the gopis, sadhuna, I cannot reciprocate, but the best thing I can do is I can follow your footsteps. Therefore, when I become a sadhu, Krishna says, pratiyatu sadhuna, Bhagavatam. Krishna is telling the gopis, when I become a sadhu in Kali Yuga and come as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, I will try to follow your example. I will enter Grihastha life like all of you did. And in the middle of the night, I will leave Grihastha life and take sannyas just to follow your example. Krishna said, I cannot reciprocate, but I can try to follow. Mahajano yena gatasya pantha. Follow the footsteps of great souls. Just like you get into a university to get out of that university, to graduate. Similarly, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu got into family life only to get out because he wanted to walk the same step that the gopis had taken in the middle of the night. But here's an interesting twist. Imagine I take $5 million from you. Prabhu, imagine I take $5 million from you. Ishwar Gauranga Prabhu बोले है तो देंगे ना. Only if I have will I give you. Imagine I take $5 million from all of you individually. Okay? 5 million, 5 million, 5 million. Prabhu, 5 million? 5 million? Shri Govind Prabhu, 10 million? Imagine I take 5 million from each one of you. And I say, oh, don't worry. Just 6 months down the line, I will repay. Don't worry. And you say, yeah, Prabhu, we believe you. No problem. Imagine every time I see one of you coming my way. And I'm trying my bit, but I'm not able to get the money together. What to speak of 5 million each? I'm not able to put in 5 millions in totality for all of you. But I'm saying I will, and you say no problem. And then, interestingly, I'm walking down the lane, and one of you come. What do you think will my response be? I want to hide, right? In India, it's called as the umbrella theory, which means when it's raining, and you see someone whom you don't want to see, you pull the umbrella and turn and walk. The umbrella faces them. You can hide under the umbrella. So, when one of you come down the lane, I want to hide. But how much can I hide? I'm going to keep seeing one of you all together all the time. So there will be a point where I will decide, let me just leave Phoenix once and for all. I don't have to see any of you because I can give you. Yes? Is it not? I will try to hide because I will be embarrassed. Every time I talk to you, and even if we have conversations, I will say, Prabhu, that money, you'll say, oh, don't worry, why are you thinking about it? I'm not even thinking about it. And that burns your heart more. Yes? You're thinking, oh, all the time, everyone's thinking, talking, walking, feeling about my money, not giving back. Although you're not, my guilt will tell me, oh, that's what you're always thinking. And I will decide, let me just leave this place, this whole state, maybe just leave America altogether and go in a place where I will never meet any of you. This is the reason why Krishna left Vrindavan. Because he had taken a loan of prem. He had taken the loan of love through thought, word and deed from every Brajvasi. Every Brajvasi loved Krishna so much. And Krishna in the Gita says, I will reciprocate to each one of you. But the love of Vrindavan is so intoxicating. All the Brajvasis put together, Krishna cannot reciprocate even to one Brajvasi, even one act of one Brajvasi done at one time. What to speak of all the activities, all the services of all Brajvasis at all time and space? Impossible. Krishna decided, I can see, I can reciprocate. I can look into their eye to eye. I'm taking all of their affection, but I'm not. Unfortunately, being God, there are limitations. I can't do it. There's only a limit how unlimited I can be. And Krishna decided, let me cover myself by the curtain of Yogamaya and walk out of Vrindavan and never see any of them again. This is why Krishna left. Making sense? Now, Krishna is speaking to the gopis, especially to Radharani. And Krishna tells Srimati Radhika, oh Radhika, how can I reciprocate? All of you are serving me so wonderfully. Even when I put you through so much tests, so much trouble, so much trial and tribulation, you never give up my feet. You always continue worshipping me. Think of the Pandavas. Their house is set on fire. They're administered poison, just like Prahlad. They're attacked. 5 sons of Draupadi are slaughtered. Draupadi gets disrobed in mid-assembly. They lose everything. They become homeless for 13 years. And one of those years they have to live incognito. Can you imagine hiding yourself? Even we, being Kali Yuga rejected souls, we don't like to live in incognito. And they are Kshatriyas who should actually be ruling kingdoms, and they're living like eunuchs. Eunuch dance teacher. And one is a cook. And one is taking care of cows and horses in the stable. And still they don't give up the feet of Sri Hari. Can you imagine? Hanuman's tail is on blazing fire. And he doesn't think, I'm chanting the names of Ram. Why is this fire on my tail? He's thinking, with this fire opportunity, how can I serve Ram before the fire gets extinguished? This is devotion. This is devotion. When the going gets tough, the tough gets going. Think of the sugarcane rod in India. It has so much juice, but it doesn't know. It's standing tall and straight. Krishna puts it through chopping blades. You know, the sugarcane person, for those who have drunk sugarcane juice in India, you will know. Sugarcane rods are standing tall. But when the man puts them through the sugarcane chopping machine, the blades go with a bell there. And it keeps moving. And the person takes them off the blades and doesn't let them go, takes them back in. Which means they have no way to go. They're trying to escape, and again. And 2-3 times, and after that he just trashes them. And in return, those rods are giving juice. So sweet. We are all like sugarcane rods, standing tall in pride, but we have so much sweetness within. And Krishna, through circumstantial situations, through the blades of testing time, puts us through that. And the devotees are those who stand the test, giving the sweet juice to Krishna. And among all the devotees, the residents of Vrindavan are the highest. Among all the residents of Vrindavan, the gopis of Vrindavan are the highest. Among all the gopis of Vrindavan, Srimati Radharani is the highest. There's no one even equal to the effulgence coming from the tip of the toenail of Sri Radha. Krishna is saying, what can I give you? There's nothing I can give you, O Radharani. I beg you, can you forgive me? I'm just accepting this devotion, but there's nothing I can reciprocate. Pratigya bhanga hoila gopira bhajane. Can you just forgive me? Think about this. Another example. Continuing with the 5 million example. I just imagine, I take $5 million from one of you, and then I come back honestly and I tell you, look, I can't give it back to you. I really cannot. You are free to do whatever you want to do with me. I can't give it back. I don't have it. If you want, I can become your house domestic maid servant all my life without a pay. I can clean your house. I can cut the grass in your backyard. I can throw the trash in the dumpster. I can drop your kids to school. I can clean the toilets. I can cook for you. I can take your car for maintenance and washing and repair. I can do everything in your house free of cost all my life. Can you just forgive me? And if you say, you don't have to do it. I forgive you. Our relationship is not meant about this. You don't have to do it. I didn't give you the money so that you return it back to me. I just gave it so that you become happy. And now I start thinking, wait a minute, now he's drowning me in more debt. Before it was just financial debt, now it's emotional debt. And I will walk around telling everyone, oh, this person is actually a very noble soul. He gave me money and I offered him house help. He doesn't want to take it. And he's forgiving me and dealing with me just casually. Oh, everyone, please understand, this person is a very, very great soul. He's a saint. 1, not being able to reciprocate, offering complete service at home. 2, walking around telling everyone how great the owner of the house is. And 3, if possible, recruiting more people to help me in that domestic house help. Not just me, I sell more of my men. 10, 20 of us. We will stay in your house and we will do everything. You just ring the bell and we'll give you water. Is everyone understanding? Yes. Krishna came to Radharani and said, I cannot reciprocate to your love. Oh Radha, if you want, I can serve you like a maid servant all my life without any pay. Please accept me. And Radharani said, you don't have to. I forgive you. There's no offense. We have been serving you just for your satisfaction. You don't have to reciprocate. Krishna does 3 things. He comes as Chaitanya. Why? He comes as Chaitanya to walk around in this world telling everyone how great Radharani is. Is everyone understanding? Yes. You walk around telling how great the master is. So Krishna walks down as Chaitanya in this world telling everyone, oh Radha Kund, oh Radharani. Jadi Gauranga na hoito tabe ki hoito কেমনে ধরি তাঁদে রাধার মহিমা প্রেম রস সীমা জগত জানান কে যদি গৌরাঙ্গ না হইতো তবে কি হইতো if Gauranga wasn't there, who would know about Radha? No one knew about Radharani before Gauranga came. So Krishna walked down telling everyone in Kali Yuga how great the master is. One. Second, why is Krishna doing this? Because he wants to repay his debt to Radha. That's why he's doing this service. And three, because you want to recruit more servants to help you reduce the debt. This is why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu walks around giving prema to everyone freely, so that he can recruit everyone and take them to reduce his debt to Radha by making them maid servants of Radharani. Is this clear? Yes. Everyone understanding? Yes. No incarnation did this. Why? Because they were not in debt. How much the monkeys gave? Ram gave more. Na janmanunam mahato na saubhagam na vak na buddhi na kriti tosha hetu. Hanuman is saying, my Lord, we could try to offer service, but you give so much more. Narasimha gave more than what Prahlad could give. Vishnu gave more than what Dhruva could give. But only in Krishna avatar, only with Sri Radha, Krishna tried giving his best, but Radharani was eclipsing him with her love. Therefore, to repay, trying to repay, he walks around in this world talking about Radha and giving love to everyone, to recruit everyone in his camp to serve Radharani as a maidservant in Vrindavan. So beautiful, so wonderful. No one can do this except Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. I'll give you an example. You go to a rich man and you ask him for his bank details. You think he will give you? No. But now here's the secret. Invite him for drinks. Invite him. Drinks. Don't ask him now. Let him drink for some time. After that, even without you asking, he will tell you. Not just you. He will walk around the street like a madman shouting his ATM pin. Bank of America details. And you'll be like, shh, don't do that. Like, what to do? He's intoxicated. He doesn't know what he's doing. Similarly, Krishna is a very rich man. You ask him anything, he will give you, but he will never give you the key to control him, which is devotion. Because you ask him anything, he will give you, because for that, you have to run behind him. But if he gives you devotion to him, which is the key to control him, not you, but he has to run behind you. So Krishna will give you everything except devotion. But this rich man, call him over for drinks, which means intoxicate him with the love of Radha. When Radharani's devotion is the intoxicant, and Krishna gets drunk with the intoxicated madness of Radharani's devotion, then it's still the same rich man, but now he's intoxicated. He's not Krishna Chandra, he's Gaura Chandra. So now, you don't ask him. Without you asking, he will tell you. Not just you, he will walk around the streets of Kali Yuga in the middle of the night and start screaming, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare. So this is that incarnation who's completely mad. He's intoxicated. Krishna has been drunk with devotion. Therefore, he has no clue what he's doing and what he's giving. So, why not take advantage of his intoxicated state? He's walking around giving everyone the secret to control him, which is devotion. Therefore, Prabodhananda Saraswati says, please repeat. Prema namadbhutartha Shravana patagata Kasya namno mahimno Ko veti kasya brinda Vana vipina maha Madhurishu pravesha ko va janati radha paramarasa chamat karamadhurya sima ekas chaitanya chandra paramakarunaya sarvamavishchakara prema nama bhutartha shravana patagata kasya namno mahimno ko veta kasya vrindavana vipina mahamadhurishu praveshah ko va janati radha paramarasa chamatkara madhurya sima ekas chaitanya chandra paramakarunaya sarvamavishchakara. Prabodhananda Saraswati. What does he say? He says, Prema nama adbhutartha. Forget about getting love of God. The word Krishna Prema had not even entered anybody's ear. Before Mahaprabhu came, everyone wanted liberation. Mukti. Bas, Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. But the concept of loving God like this, that had not even entered the ear hole of anyone. What to speak of getting it, and what to speak of getting it so simply by chanting the names of Sri Hari. This was impossible. Prema nam adbhutartha shravana patagata kasya namno mahimno. What to speak of getting love of Godhead? People had not even heard the word love of Godhead. Next. Ko veta kasya vrinda vanavipina maha madhurishu praveshaha. Before Gauranga Mahaprabhu came, Vrindavan was completely lost by floods. What to speak of giving everyone entrance into the groves of Radharani? No one even knew what Vrindavan is. When people would go to Vrindavan, they would think this is some swampy rice field. Later they got to know when Mahaprabhu came, oh, this is Radhakund. So what to speak of entering the beautiful, wonderful groves of Vrindavan? No one even knew what Vrindavan is. Second. 3. Kova janati radha parama chamatkara madhurya sima. No one had heard the 2 syllables Radha. Oh, no one had heard. What to speak of knowing the extent of her love? No incarnation, even Rama, Narasimha, or even Krishna know this. Ekas Chaitanya Chandra. Only when Krishna becomes a devotee, he realizes these things. And when you get something very sweet, you want to share it with everyone. In India, when you have a sari sale, there is a sale of the saris. The Matajis run. And they buy. And they tell their husband, discount. Husband says, do you realize they make it twice the price and then give you 50%. You're still paying the same amount. But you don't realize it's 50%. Buy 10 saris. And then she will come home and call her best friend and say, run! Only 6 more hours. What does this mean? Oh, when you're getting benefited, you want everyone, near and dear ones, to get benefited. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Krishna, he tasted all this. And the whole world is dear to him. So he wanted everyone to taste this. Ekas Chaitanya Chandra Parama Karunaya. Out of supreme mercy, Sarvamavishchakara. No one desired, no one deserved, no one begged him. But he just walked around giving all of this. Walked around giving all of this. Chaitanya. But here's the interesting twist. Gauranga Mahaprabhu gave love of Godhead, no doubt. Where did we start our discussion on day 1? Which incarnation? Yes, so we want to continue and complete our cycle. Because we went from Narsingha to Ram, to Krishna, to Gaura. Now we must come back. What goes, comes back. Also on their altar, you see Narsingha there. So therefore, how do we get back to Narsingha there? Our Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is also a lion. How is he a lion? Oh, he has 5 things which prove that he's a lion. Do you want to hear? Yes. First and foremost, he has a golden complexion like a lion. Second, he has a very broad chest and thin waist like a lion. Broad chest and thin waist. Third, like a lion, he has hair on his shoulder as he walks. Fourth, he was born in Simha Rashi, which is Leo constellation, star constellation. Leo, lion. And fifth, when a lion finds a cave, and in that cave there are big wild animals living, what does the lion do? How does he throw all the elephants from the cave? He roars. The lion goes and roars inside the cave. And as he roars inside the cave, all the wild animals hiding in the cave, they tremble and run away for their life. And when they run away, what does the lion do? Takes over the cave, the den. Similarly, our Shashinandan Gaura Hari also does this. The heart is actually a cave. It's a den where wild animals in the form of lust and anger and envy and jealousy are all sitting. And our Gauranga comes here as a lion. And he starts roaring, Harima! 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 And as he roars, all the wild animals inside start trembling and they leave. And when they leave, this lion called Gaura takes over. So, what are the 5 points? 1, golden complexion. 2, broad chest and thin waist. 3, hair on the shoulder. 4, he was born in Simha Rashi or Leo constellation. And 5th, he roars. And therefore when he roars and we accept him in our heart, we also roar. And we also roar like this. Please play the mridanga. Jaya Nara Hari, Jaya Gaura Hari, Nara Hari, Jaya Gaura Hari. Oh Jaya Nara Hari, Jaya Gaura Hari, Nara Hari, Jaya Gaura Hari. Oh Hari Hari Bol, oh Hari Hari Bol, Nitai Gauranga Gaura Hari Bol, oh Nitai Gauranga Gaura Hari Bol, oh Nitai Gauranga Gaur Hari Bol, Gaur Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. E Nara Hari, Jaya Gaura Hari. Oh Jaya Nara Hari, Jaya Gaura Hari. Jaya Gaura Hari, Jaya Gaura Hari. Oh Jaya Sachinandana, Jaya Gaura Hari. Oh Jaya Sachinandana, Jaya Gaura Hari. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaura Hari Bol. Narahari Gaura Hari ki. This is why when you see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu who came in this world, Krishna tasting the love of Radha, should be more interested in reading the Rasa Panchadhyaya. But it's interesting, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he would read the Bhagavatam with Gadadhar Pandit, he would say, please pick the 7th canto and read the life of Prahlad. Everyone knows this?
Yes.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would hear the pastimes of Prahlad, and Gadadhar Pandit would chant the whole pastime of Prahlad in 2 months, every day. And after finishing, Gauranga Mahaprabhu said, again. And he heard the pastime of Prahlad Maharaj 108 times. This also proves he's Narasimha. Otherwise, why will he have love for Prahlad out of all the other incarnations? Therefore, as we wrap up, we want to hear one very beautiful verse, which also proves that Gauranga Mahaprabhu is actually Narasimha. Rupa Goswami in his Chaitanya Ashtakam. Where? Who? So Rupa Goswami in Chaitanya Ashtakam, verse number 3, has composed a very beautiful verse where he describes the relation Mahaprabhu had with Maharaj Prataparudra. Has everyone heard of Maharaj Prataparudra? Yes. Maharaj Prataparudra was the king of Jagannath Puri. And the king of Jagannath Puri is always called Gajapati. What is he called? Gajapati. Gajapati means that Pati, that king who owns a lot of elephants. Because the king of Jagannath Puri has a lot of elephants. But there's a play of word. The king of Jagannath Puri is called Gajapati because he owns a lot of elephants. But the word Gajapati also means king among elephants. Yes? And it is described by Rupa Goswami. The last verse for today as we wrap up, proving that Gauranga is Narasimha. Please chant. Swarupam Vibrano Jagadatulam Advaita Daita Prapanna Srivaso Janita Paramananda Garima Hari Dino Dhari Gajapati Kripot Se Katarala Sa Chaitanya Kimme Punar Api Drusho Yasyati Padam. Rupa Goswami says, who is Gauranga? Swarupam Viprano, he whose form is Jagad Atulam. What does Atula mean? Unparalleled. Yes, incomparable. Jagad Atulam. His form, his Swarup is incomparable in this world to anyone. And Advaita Daita, which means he's very dear to Advaita Acharya. Prapanna Srivaso. Srivas Pandit has surrendered to Chaitanya. And Janita Paramananda Garima. Uddhava of Vrindavan became Paramananda Puri in Gaura Lila. And Mahaprabhu had so much respect, Garima for him. So Rupa Goswami is describing the qualities of Gauranga. But here's the catch. Here's the important point that we are coming to. In the third line he says, Hari Dino Dhari Gajapati Kripotse Katarala. That Hari, Chaitanya, Gaura Hari, Hari Dina Uddhari. He is the uplifter of the fallen. And Gajapati, Maharaj Prataparudra, who considered himself to be very fallen, Kripa Utseka Tarala. Mahaprabhu embraced him and was very dear to give him mercy. Everyone understands? But here's the very beautiful twist. The word Hari also means a lion. So one meaning, Hari is Gauranga and Gajapati is Maharaj Prataparudra because he's the king of the elephants in Puri. But second meaning, Hari means a lion and Gajapati means king of elephants. What is the relation between elephant and the king, elephant and the lion? The lion wants to eat up the elephant. But here our elephant called Gaura is so eager to give his mercy to the king of elephants. Understand? No? Should I repeat? Yes. Okay. Hari Dino Dhari Gajapati Kripa Utsai Katarala. One meaning, Hari means Gaura Hari, Mahaprabhu. He's very eager to give mercy to whom? Gajapati. Gajapati is Maharaj Prataparudra. Gajapati means he who owns a lot of elephants. So Mahaprabhu is very eager to give him his mercy and embrace him. Mahaprabhu is running to embrace the king, Maharaj Prataparudra. But now there's a hidden meaning. The word Hari also means a lion. And Gajapati also means an elephant. Is there ever a situation where an elephant, where a lion in this world goes to embrace an elephant? No. But our lion is very eager to go and embrace the king of elephants. No? Mahaprabhu is Hari, is very eager to go and embrace Gajapati, who's Maharaj Prataparudra, who's also the king of elephants. So Rupa Goswami says, Sir Chaitanya, that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Kim me punarapi drushor yasyati padam. When will he come on the pathway of my eyes? So Rupa Goswami says, Gaura is actually Hari, which means a lion. So when we say Narasimha is Nara Hari, Nara means man, Hari means lion. He who comes as half man, half lion. So name is also half man, half lion. Nara Hari. And when he comes as a golden lion, Hari is lion and Gaura is golden. Therefore, Gaura Hari means a golden lion. So we started our discussion with the golden lion, Narasimha, who developed one desire, became Ram, developed two desires, became Krishna, developed three desires, and we spent 2 sessions about those desires. And to fulfill that became Gaura. And when he fulfilled that, he became a golden lion and became Narasimha back again. So in this way, the point to be noted is, Narasimha can protect you. Narasimha Dev can protect us. But he cannot give us the love of the residents of Vrindavan. Because he's not tasted it himself. He is Vaikuntha Vasi. He lives in Vaikuntha. So Narasimha can protect. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he can give protection like Narasimha. Because he's also Narahari, he's a lion. But at the same time, he can give love of the residents of Vrindavan. So what is that thing that Gauranga cannot give? Narasimha gives protection, Ram gives shelter, Krishna makes one sinless. But Gauranga Mahaprabhu does all of this in one incarnation. Therefore, Prabodhananda Saraswati says, oh, what did Ram do? He came, he uplifted Ayodhya and went back. But unfortunately, I was not in Ayodhya. What did Krishna do? He came, uplifted Dwarka and he went back. Unfortunately, I was not in Dwarka. My obeisances to Ram, my obeisances to Krishna. But I am loyal to the person who came for me. That is Chaitanya. Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj says, you should worship the king in whose kingdom you live. All kings are great, but you should worship the king in whose kingdom you live. If you live in a kingdom called Treta Yuga, worship the king called Ram. If you live in a kingdom called Dwapar Yuga, worship the king called Krishna. But if you live in a kingdom called Kali Yuga, then the king of your kingdom is Shachinandan Gaura Hari. And we should not think we are belittling other incarnations. By worshipping Gauranga, all incarnations are worshipped to the fullest. Therefore, when we go to our temple and we see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with his brother Nityananda Prabhu, oh, all of this Harikatha that we have been hearing for 3 sessions should flash in front of our eyes as we take darshan with tears. You see, before we were just going through the motions of looking at the deity, offering obeisances and leave. As if we are going there so that he can take our darshan. We are going there to see him. We are going there to see him, see us. That is why we are going there. But we go there. Oh, Pujari has done very good dressing. Today very good. Last time this was not proper. We go there as the head Pujari. Ourselves. Self-proclaimed. So when we hear all this Harikatha, when we are chanting Japa from tomorrow, we should remember all this. And call out to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu when we chant. How? When you say Hare. Hare. Who is that Hare? That is Hari. Who is that Hari? Gaur Hari. Yes? When you say Krishna.
Krishna.
Who is that Krishna? Krishna Chaitanya. And who is Ram? Oh no. Why the word Ram has 2 syllables? Please repeat. Ra and Ma. But what are these 2 syllables? Rakara Shrimati Radha. Makara Madhusudano. Dvayo Vigraha Samyogat. Rama Nama Iti Kila. So the 2 syllables, Rama. Ra means Radha. Ma means Madhusudan. So when they are in separation, it's Ra and Ma. But when they come together in one form, it is Rama. And when Radha and Krishna come in one form, that is Gaur. So Ram is also another name for Gaura. So when you chant your japa, Hare is Gaura Hare. Krishna is Krishna Chaitanya. And Ram is the Milita Tanu, Radha Krishna combined form as Chaitanya. So basically you're chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, but in your mind, you're actually calling out Gaura, 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 Gaura. In this way, you're chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, but because you're calling out Gauranga's name, in your conception, your chanting becomes offenseless. Because Gauranga doesn't take offense. This is why we are stuck in Namaparat for lifetimes, because we don't know how to chant. But now when we take our beads, we remember all this Harikatha. We sit there like a statue, and we are chanting and calling out. And when Gauranga Mahaprabhu is called, he will come and give prema, then taste for chanting will increase. In this way, please, all of this discussion that we had should not be forgotten in the air. It should be caught and preserved in our heart. If you put a straw of grass through the side of a skull, what happens? Comes out from the other side. That is the definition of a fool. What goes in comes out. But a living person, what goes in should go in the heart and locked. Now all our life, we should meditate on all this Harikatha. Because this is the remnants from the plate of our Acharyas. And we should chew this in our heart. As we are chanting japa, as we are doing kirtan, as we take darshan of Chaitanya, as we read Chaitanya Charitamrita, our heart should flood with all these emotions. And as we pray, very feelingly and call out to Gauranga, Gauranga will come and give love. This is why Nityananda Prabhu, this is the final sixer of our class. Nityananda Prabhu was instructed by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Go and tell everyone about Krishna. Go and tell everyone about? He said, go and tell Prabhu Ragyay Bhai Mage Ei Bhiksha. Bolo Krishna, Bhajo Krishna, Koro Krishna Siksha. Go and tell everyone about Krishna. Nityananda Prabhu heard. Then he thought, Krishna Nama Kori Aparadera Vichar? Krishna Nam considers offenses to which we have no defenses. So if I go and tell everyone about Krishna, oh, what are they going to gain? But I have to tell them a trick. Something by which they will get Krishna faster. So Nitai didn't go and tell them about Krishna. He went and chanted, Bhaja Gauranga, Kaha Gauranga, Bhaja Gauranga, Laha Gaurange Namare, Je Jana Gauranga Bhaje, oh, everyone just worship Chaitanya. And if you do that, you will become very dear to me. And if you become dear to me, Chaitanya cannot refuse. It's a backdoor entry. You chant the name of Chaitanya, you become dear to me. When you become dear to me, I will recommend. When I recommend, he will embrace you. Gauranga Mahaprabhu is very choosy in whom he gives. But Nitai gives it to everyone. Therefore, I give this example. If you want to give an exam, and the passing is 40 marks, Krishna is very strict. If you write for 60, he will give you 40. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is little considerate. You write for 40, he will give you 60. Nityananda Prabhu says, you come to the examination hall, write your name and go home. I will take care. But we have a question. If I have to just write my name, why should I even come? So Prabhupada says, you don't worry. You sit at home and chant Hare Krishna, I will write your exam. So in this way, Nityananda Prabhu gave the message of worshipping Chaitanya. So my request is the same. At the end of these 3 sessions here in our congregation, where we went from Narasingha back to Narasingha, we should understand it is a transcendental circle, but it shouldn't be a zero in our heart. We should remember all this Harikatha. Not because I am saying, because I am speaking. Even I should remember, because these are all priceless, immortal jewels coming down generations, given by our wonderful predecessor Acharyas. So therefore, having this in our mind and in our heart, we should perform bhajan. So as we wrap up, let us sing. Jaya Shachinandana Jaya Gaura